Hi there. This video is just a quick little hack or shortcut for adding students to Google Classroom from your roster in Infinite Campus. I was just playing around with this, and it's a very quick and relatively easy way to add students to your Google Classroom without really having to go one by one. So what I've done here in the main page of Infinite Campus, I'll go to any one of my classes. This is the one I'm working on currently. When you're on this page, you want to go to the tab at the top that says Students, and that'll open up your roster page. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to actually do a report here, and we're going to be exporting a file based on that report. So I'm going to go here to Report Options at the top. And you're going to have all these options on here. It's really up to you what you want to check off. However, you do want to uncheck this one here that says Show Drop Students. You want to make sure that's unchecked. You only want to have either your returning students or the incoming students on here, but you don't want the drop students. Once that is done, you really don't need to do much else here other than go down to where it says Generate PDF at the bottom. But instead of generating the PDF, you are going to click the little downward facing arrow to the right, and you're going to click Generate CSV. CSV stands for a comma separated value, but it is essentially an Excel spreadsheet, and it will open as such. So you will open that from your downloads. That's where that's going to go. And then from here, I can actually grab the names of all of the students that I want to include. However, I am noticing that this is the incorrect group, and that's something that you need to be aware of. Up here in the part that says section, you can do this for all of your classes at once if you want to. I'm just doing them one at a time. So that class was this one. Okay. And once again, I'm going to go down here to generate CSV. And that's going to come out in my downloads right here. All right. Once I'm here, I've got my whole list of students right here. What I want to do is find the first student on the list, highlight the last name, and then what I want to do is highlight all the first and last names going down here. So I'll try to do that the best that I can. The way I usually do it is like this. Okay. All right, so now that I've got all those student names highlighted and selected, what I'm going to do is hit Control-C to copy, or you can just copy it the way that you do it best. Now I'm going to go over to my Google Classroom page. So here is that class. I'm going to go to People, and then where it says Students, I'm going to click the little silhouette with the plus sign next to it. And where it says type a name or email, I'm going to go ahead and paste all those names that I just copied. And it's going to go through and look for these students and try to verify them one by one. So I'm just going to be clicking on the names as they pop up. Now, it may happen that more than one student in the system has that name, so you will need to double check or verify that you have the right student by just verifying the ID number that we see in the email address below the student's name. So there's quite a few Mario Martinez's. I'm just going to check to see what my student's ID number is, which is here. Okay. All right. So that would be this one here. And I'm just going to keep going through like that and get all the names in there. So anyway, it does involve a few steps, but I think that this is sort of an easier way or somewhat of a shortcut to adding all of those students to your classroom without having to type in the names one by one. This will kind of let you skip that step where you can just copy and paste the names in there and then verify the students one by one. So I'm just going to verify that last student there. You may also want to grab the middle names. I did not do that, but if you grab the middle names as well, you might get a little more accuracy when these names pop up. Nonetheless, I will go back to my page, identify my Luis Herrera and other students, and just go through one by one. And there we go. In just a couple of seconds, I was able to go through and add all those students. Now I click Invite, and we're good to go. I hope this video is helpful, that you can put it to some use, or if you have any further questions, you can contact me. I'm Chris McGraw. Have a good one.